Boom. We're moving on to the next track. This one is entitled How to Disappear Completely. You're listening to Des at King of the Pit TV, at Des Rocksteady on Instagram. You know how it is. How to Disappear Completely. I've never heard it before. I've never heard any song of this record, but this one I've heard the title of. So I know this is quite a popular song by Radiohead. 5.6 million views. And it might actually be named after an art piece I saw. A visual. I went to an art gallery and I saw a visual entitled something along the lines of How to Disappear Completely. And it was a very interesting watch. So there you go. Let's get straight into it. A lot of volume swells in this record. Oh, we got an acoustic guitar, clean guitar. It's going to be an emotional one. Oh, is this gonna be sad? Is this gonna be a really sad song? So let me just say, I apologize for all the pausing, right? But the title is How to Disappear Completely. Already, through the initial tracks, we have sort of come to some notice that they can portray a whole spectrum and palette of feelings and sounds and just manipulate music to a degree which is a step ahead from most acts, right? This one is entitled How to Disappear Completely, and we've come in with this very sad, minor, slow guitar, acoustic guitar in particular. The organic connection between us and nature. It's made of wood, and we are just playing the strings as we should. This is already setting the tone of what this song is going to be. The title and accompaniment of what I'm hearing right now is creating a presumption that I'm going to feel some sort of way, and in doing so I'm actually already preparing that feeling. If that makes any sense. Maybe it doesn't, but this is my experience, okay people? Quite a busy bass line. Nice vibrato. That's not me. Good melody. You get a call and response on that. I go. Good songwriting. You see how the pattern is formed and we already know what's coming next. And then we're going to move to another. Maybe. Now we're cycling through again. I'm trying to be too smart, right? I understand the it's cool, and it adds, it layers, comes in at the right place, but it's a bit extra, bit too powerful, I would say. If we reeled that back a little bit. I'm not here. This isn't happening. I'm not here. I'm not here. In a little world. Although there is a synth in the background, it's the most organic song we've heard so far on the record. This is track 4, entitled How to Disappear Completely. Even a little tambourine. I'm not here. Hear them strings in the background. I wonder what the production value on this record was. I've gone into this because this was the first record that came up out of a bunch. I know they span a whole world of different sounds per record, but this surely must be a little further down the line because the production value, getting the strings involved and so forth, and the brass in the track prior, there must be a little bit of production value. What record label was this put on? This isn't happening. There's something about the strings as far as like a string section goes and being emotionally provocative. I think most of it comes down to us not being familiar with hearing that sort of music, that sort of instrumentation in mainstream music and what is fed to us. So the addition of it, especially whilst it's in harmony, don't get me wrong, if they brought it in and it was just all frantic and all over the place, it wouldn't be as striking as it is now. I mean, they really are simply, at this moment was to wear a pause, they're just playing a straight chord, right? But it adds such a, I don't know, it adds an incredible emotional element to the track, which just simply wouldn't be there if them strings weren't there. This is a very bleak song. I don't understand the concept of it. Like I said initially, I have seen an art piece entitled "How to Disappear Completely," and I don't know if it's based upon that. Um, I'll let me know in the comments if you come across this video and you are aware as to what this was named after. There's a re there's a repetition of this isn't happening and I'm not there and so forth. And that reoccurrence is very bleak, it's very dreary. When I heard the first two tracks, I thought this was going to be like based upon a like a more buoyant, ambient, pure sound. But we've just been hit by this incredible truck of an emotional tune. And it's the most listened to song on the record, so far at least. One thing he's good at is a good falsetto. Great falsetto vocal. Once again, we find the track going a little more dissonant at the end, starting to disorganize and fire in these warped sort of sounds and effects to finalize the end of the track. I don't know as to whether I like that too much. I like things to be very pleasing to the ear, but of course, Radiohead in this particular album, you know, find ideas to please and to discomfort at the same time. Oh, and then we pull it out and get back to the harmony. Slight bit of electric guitar there. How to Disappear Completely by Radiohead Kid A. My first time listening to that. That was very surprising, almost shocking. When I heard the acoustic come in initially, I thought we're probably in for a treat. We were in for a treat, but I didn't expect it to be as dreary as it was. That really is quite a reflective song. I think a lot of people must be listening to this song if they went through some sort of emotional trauma. This is definitely a breakup song for a lot of teenage boys, I can tell you that. Yeah. Wow. Wow. The most powerful song I've heard so far on this record. Yeah, really good. So let's move on. Let's see what's next, people.